Hi family, today's encouragement and empowerment is just to remind someone that God can open up a door for you that no one can shut. As a matter of fact, in Revelations, the 3rd chapter, that's exactly what it says, that God will open up a door for you that no man can shut. You see, God brought to my mind on this day how that many years ago, how I was down in the garment district and how I was just walking around and I was looking at this looking in the windows at all the beautiful items, the merchandise that was displayed in this window. And they had a sign up and it says that you could not, they were not granting access if you didn't have a certificate of authority, which was a business certificate. And at that time, I didn't have one. And so that meant that I could not go inside of the store. I could not shop in that particular store. So I'm standing there and I'm looking and I'm just admiring all the things that are in there, wishing that I had that certificate of authority and wishing that I could enter into that door. And all of a sudden, this man walks out. And he walked out and he looked at me and then he walked back into the store and he spoke to someone. He said to them, give her whatever she wants. Whatever she wants, just let her have it. And he walked out and walked away. And then I was granted access to go inside that store and to shop as though I had a certificate of authority. So you see, God had me to share this with you on today because God will have someone to walk into your life and open up a door to give you the access that you need to excel in life and to meet your needs and even some of your wants. Now, the positive behavior trait behind this concept is expected faith. That's right. To trust that God is orchestrating divine connections for your good, and openness to receive the help and favor through others without having pride or even fear. Also, hopeful anticipation that God's timing brings provision and opportunity beyond what you could create alone. Yes. So it's the posture. Remember, we have to be in posture, position. It's the posture that God uses people as vessels of blessing, and that He's already preparing the right hearts and doors for your promotion. Yeah, you see, now God is so good and He loves you so much because He's sending back this same message again through by a different story and a different format because He wants you to get it, that God is going to open up the door. That's right. So whatever it is that you're gazing at and you're looking at and you and your heart, you only wish that could be you. You only wish that you could excel. You only wish that you could be granted access to this open door. God is the door opener, and He just wants to remind you that He loves you so much that He is the one that is orchestrating. You see, He prepares heart. Just like that man, he walked out of that store. He didn't know me. I didn't know him, but he had the authority to give me the access, that's right, to get inside of that store, to get inside of that door. And God, your Father, that's right, He has the authority. That's right. He has the authority to open up the door and to grant you the access that you need. You see, God is the one who knocks on hearts. That's right. He breaks down that fallow ground, that's right, of people's hearts, and those who He had placed in position to be a blessing to you, they are going to have to obey the authority of God to be a blessing. And there are some whose positions, their heart is already, they already have the heart posture because God prepared them to open up that door for you and to be a blessing for you. And I want to say this too, and then I'm going to conclude. I just feel it in my spirit to say to someone that God will turn some situations around for you. That's right. I'm going to say this. I remember even, and you've heard me say this before, family, about how when I was a little afraid to enter into the counseling position because I said I've never done it before, and the director told me that there's a first time for everybody, right? To do things that they've never done before. And they went ahead and they hired somebody, and then they turned around and they had to ask that person, to leave the position because the top boss, the head said that I was the perfect candidate for the position, and I had been there for years. I was already in place and I was just afraid to go for it. But once I went for it, God blessed me with the position. So you be encouraged and you be empowered because God is positioning you and He is the one who is opening up the door. So you be encouraged and you be empowered because remember that God will have someone to walk into your life and open up the door to give you access, the access that you need to excel in life and to meet your needs and even some of your wants. You be encouraged and you be empowered, okay? And this is expectant faith. Have the faith, expect and trust that God is orchestrating divine connections for your good. And remember, He loves you so, so much. God bless you, and thank you for spending this time here with me. May God continue to encourage you and empower you. Remember, God is opening up that door. He's opening up the door. He's opening up the door, and no man can shut the door that God has prepared for you. Congratulations.